Hi, it's Andy from PCR Global with another one of our uploaded videos from the Walk and Talk 3-minute series. So before we start, as always, a quick look. Check our 360s, back blast as we used to call it. Yeah, a little bit of situational awareness, which is actually quite good because what we're going to talk about is perception. 3 minutes from now, let's go. So perception, what is perception? Well, perception is how we make sense of the world. When we look around us, we've got to make sense of it. Two things impact, really, top down and bottom up processing. If we think of the bottom up processes, these are our senses. Obviously, we've got our sight, we've got our smell, we've got our hearing. I'm in a wooded environment. I grew up in this type of environment. I'm comfortable in this. But these are our senses, the bottom up processes. But then they have to interact with our top-down processing. So we're going to process these. So whatever I touch, feel, listen to or smell, I'm going to have to process that. And that's from a top-down processing. So that's more related to my memory, my knowledge, history, which is then impacting on my sensory understanding and providing me with my perception of the situation. As we know, in risk, it's absolutely massive because you're making those decisions and they can be life preventing. Yeah, wrong. They can be consequence preventing decisions, and it's absolutely massive. So when you think of risk assessment and risk perception, risk assessment, what's the first stage? Hazard identification. Hazard ID. If you don't identify and make sense of your environment, then you ain't going to be able to take that through to the evaluation, estimating, analysis of what, for all intents and purposes, your sensory interpretation and your top-down sensory processing of that environment. Risk perception is absolutely massive, and it really does impact hazard identification. When you think of the current COVID situation with the nurses, that's their environment. Put a nurse in a hostile environment, they're going to have obviously a different interpretation of the situation. So risk perception is absolutely critical. So it's not just about our senses. We have to attend to the signals that we're getting all the time. And yeah, it does impact. When I remember joining the military, and first of all, I had guys from various cities. They've never jumped over a 5-bar gate. They couldn't climb over. Climb over a barbed wire fence. They just couldn't because they hadn't done it before. So, perception. Hope you found it useful. A little bit over time. I'll tell you what I did do. I passed what I thought was a couple of cold tits or willow tits, maybe willow tits, looking at to go into a nest. What I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I interpreted that right, and then add that to the end of the video if I was right. So thank you very much for watching. As always, yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, stay productive. Don't trust it, test it. Thanks for watching. Was my interpretation correct? Here's the cold tit. What I saw was a wing fluttering, which is an indication usually that there's a nest local. And you can see both what I think are the male and female, both wing fluttering. And there you go. I was expecting them to go in the tree, but no. Again, expectation. There you have it. A little bit of patience. There you go. So yeah, my expectation, my old top-down processes from before, I was expecting them to go in the tree, but no, gone in the ground. And there you have the cold tit. And if you're interested in wildlife like I am, generally prefer nest boxes, but as we've just seen, they can nest on the ground. So again, it's our expectation. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay productive. Thanks for watching. I'm over time again. Yeah, I can see a theme going on here. Don't trust it, test it. Thanks for watching.